Today, Amy Roloff's heart attack and Amy Roloff hospitalization. I will explain everything. Recently, Amy Roloff, one of the most beloved stars of the show, went through a major health scare. We'll dive into the details of what happened, how she's doing now, and how her husband, Chris Marek, has been supporting her through this difficult time. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get started. Amy Roloff, who's been a household name for years as one of the stars of TLC's Little People, Big World, has been through so much over the years, balancing family life, work, and, of course, her personal journey. Fans of the show have seen her face challenges, but one recent event has shocked many and left everyone in the Roloff family shaken. On 14 March, Amy experienced a major health scare when she had a heart attack, which led to her hospitalization. This came as a shock to not only her family, but also to her countless fans who have been following her life journey for years. Amy Roloff has always been so open and transparent with her life on the show, and it's no surprise that she has continued to share details with her fans through social media during this tough time. Amy shared the news on her social media, expressing how scared she was in the moments leading up to her hospitalization. She told fans that her heart attack came out of nowhere, and she was initially unsure of what exactly was happening to her body. But before we get into Amy's condition and how she's been recovering, let's take a moment to understand just how much her fans mean to her and how much support she has received from them and her family. Amy has always been a beloved figure. Her personality shines through not just in her work on the show, but also in the way she interacts with her loved ones. Whether it's her ex-husband Matt Roloff, their 4 children, or her new husband, Chris Marek, Amy has built a strong network of people who care about her. And now, Chris Marek, who she married in 2021, has become her rock during these tough times. Let's talk about Chris Marek for a second. Chris, who has been with Amy since 2016, has shown incredible support and love throughout their relationship. When Amy shared the news of her heart attack, Chris was right by her side, helping to calm her and offer support during her hospitalization. In an interview, Chris talked about how helpless he felt initially, but he's been by her side every step of the way as she begins her road to recovery. Chris has proven to be not just a partner, but a true companion in the most trying times of Amy's life. Their relationship has been a testament to their strength, and it's clear that their bond has only grown stronger after this experience. Amy's children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, have also rallied around her, offering their support in any way they can. It's clear that Amy's family is an integral part of her recovery, providing her with the love and encouragement she needs to heal. Now let's discuss the medical aspect of Amy's heart attack and hospitalization. While we don't have all the details, Amy has been quite open about what happened. She revealed that she had been experiencing symptoms for some time, but she didn't realize the severity of the situation. Her heart attack was not caused by a major blockage, but it was still serious enough to require her to seek immediate medical attention. Heart attacks can be caused by many factors, including stress, diet, and genetics. In Amy's case, we don't know exactly what triggered this heart attack, but it's clear that her health journey has taken an unexpected turn. Thankfully, she was able to get the care she needed, and doctors have been working with her on a recovery plan. It's worth mentioning that heart attacks in women often go unnoticed or misdiagnosed, as the symptoms can sometimes be more subtle than in men. Amy has shared how she felt like something was off, but didn't initially suspect it was so serious. This just goes to show how important it is for everyone, especially women, to listen to their bodies and seek medical help when needed. For those of you watching, here are some common symptoms of a heart attack in women, which can often differ from the typical symptoms in men. These include unexplained shortness of breath, fatigue, discomfort or pain in the back, neck, or jaw, chest pain or feeling of pressure, nausea or lightheadedness. If you experience any of these symptoms, it's important to seek immediate medical attention. Don't wait, it could save your life. Amy Roloff's health scare has been a wake-up call for many of us, reminding us of the importance of taking care of our health, especially as we get older. She's been through so much, and now, with the support of her family and fans, she's on the mend. As for Amy's recovery, we know that she is receiving the best possible care, and she has a great support system around her. While we don't have an exact timeline for her full recovery, fans are hopeful and continuing to send their well wishes to the Roloff family. Amy has kept her followers updated on her recovery process, thanking everyone for their support. She also shared how she's focusing on her health, making lifestyle changes, and prioritizing self-care in the wake of her heart attack. While Amy is still in the early stages of recovery, she's remained positive as always. It's clear that this health scare has brought her closer to her family and fans, reminding us all that we're not alone in our struggles, no matter how big or small. More update. Amy Roloff shares surviving week of havoc. And Amy Roloff cuts Chris Merrick from her name? I will explain everything. Since Amy Roloff owns her company, Amy Roloff's Lil Kitchen, she and her husband, Chris Merrick, appear to spend a lot of time eating together. But she interrupted him. What? People are constantly searching for reasons to believe that their marriage may be in danger. Now the TLC star may be hinting at some fractures, according to some fans of Lpbw. Ads and social media snippets occasionally feature the Little Kitchen, as fans of Lpbw observe. When the TLC star gets ready, Chris Merrick usually helps. He also gets to consume a lot of it. Every now and then he appears during the live chat between the two women that run the business. He might be too preoccupied with burning off all that extra fat. There are many business interests for Amy Roloff. In addition to the Little People, Big World series, the TLC star also writes novels. Pumpkin Products Incorporated is a partnership between her and Matt. A wide selection of food items are available to attendees of the Pumpkin Season Agriculture Festival. Chris Merrick, however, was not included by her in the Little Kitchen firm. The Sun claims that the Lpbw star gave them copies of their corporate documents. Notably, they mentioned that when Amy, Matt's ex-partner, filed an annual report for Amy Roloff Enterprises at the start of December, she had Merrick added to her name. As a result, she signed it Amy J. Roloff Merrick. But by the end of the year, things had changed. Amy Roloff submitted the Little Kitchen data at the end of the year, and the publication examined it. However, she signed that one off without mentioning Chris or Merrick by name. Amy utilized Chris' last name was added to the documents by Amy Roloff after their marriage. Whether it suggested a conflict between the two Lpbw superstars was questioned by the media. In fact, it may suggest that conditions change throughout time. After getting married, married couples sometimes struggle to adapt to their new way of life. Therefore, there must always be some compromise. Remember that Chris Merrick already owns and operates his own real estate business. Maybe he doesn't think she needs to sign his name on her business documents. Roloff has been her brand for many years after all. How do you feel about Amy Roloff omitting Chris Merrick's last name from her Amy's Little Kitchen Company report? Do you believe it was a purposeful omission? Could it be that she foresaw problems in paradise by removing his name from her own? And Amy Roloff talks about surviving a chaotic week. Amy Roloff, a Little People, Big World star, persevered through one of the most difficult weeks ever. She recently gave her large following an update on all that happened. What did she say then regarding everything that took place? Even though it is a new year, winter persists in many American cities and towns. In places like Texas, storms, rain, and cold fronts are frequent occurrences. Although the weather in Texas is not as severe as in the Midwest or the North and South do have different weather conditions. The country is experiencing a wave of frigid weather. The latest updates from Amy Roloff, star of Little People, Big World, indicate that a severe ice and snowfall is also affecting the Pacific Northwest. She has been keeping her fans informed about everything that has been going on. Because of the unexpected weather that has been happening, Amy Roloff recently made the decision to provide her Little People Big World fans an update from the ground. During a week of bad weather, Amy shared a short video of herself walking her dog around her neighborhood. According to reports, Amy Roloff, a cast member of Little People Big World, told her fans it was a week of havoc. Trees fell and landed on homes, and there were power outages. Even for someone from Michigan, where Tuesdays are typically bitterly cold, Amy went on to warn her followers that it was chaos. Amy Roloff shared a short video of herself walking her dog around her neighborhood with her fans, but it didn't reveal the hectic week before. In her film, Amy observes that the only remnants of the harsh weather are the little itty-bitty snow piles. In response, one user from Tennessee stated that they can't walk our two beagles yet because we still have snow. That cold snap was the worst, agreed one Washington State supporter. Texas has had extremely cold weather, a Texas fan commented. Specifically in the teens and 20s, it's finally warming up, presently in the 40s and 59s. It's too cold for me. It appears that the chilly weather this year is bad almost everywhere. Everyone is unhappy about how chilly it has been becoming, even though some locations undoubtedly have it worse than others. However, as February draws near, things appear to be gradually getting better, much like where Amy lives, where the snow mountains are becoming a fraction of what they once were. Little People Big World's Amy Roloff clashes with friend over how to deal with Matt's farm. Amy Roloff, star of Little People Big World, is shown in a preview of the next episode of the long-running series, arguing with a friend about how to manage the family farm she and her ex-husband Matt Roloff share. Amy and Matt, who had been married for over 20 years, separated in 2015 after a few very trying years. Zach, Jeremy, Jacob, and Molly Roloff, the couple's children, found the separation challenging, but Matt and Amy made the right choice for them. Following their divorce, the couple kept working together on the series. In a teaser clip from season 25 of Little People Big World, Amy and a friend discussed organizing a charity event she would host on Matt's farm. "We informed Matt and Karen that a fundraiser was being held," Amy said, "and Matt offered to host the event at the farm. Amy would take care of the specifics." But her friend was interested in the overall plan. When her friend questioned Amy about Matt's participation in the fundraiser, Amy protested. "He will want to be in charge because it is now his farm. Who will be in command?" Amy's friend explained. "Me," Amy said. Despite Matt's sometimes controlling behavior, Amy made it clear that she would be in charge of organizing the event. "Let me tell you something," her friend added. "That is not your farm. That is not your farm, let me tell you that." Amy's buddy was more concerned about Matt's potential controversy over the property and its use than the women were about the potential for trouble from Matt's fiancée, Karen Chandler. "Now you have Karen who's been on that farm forever," Amy's friend said. But Amy cut him off. "When we spoke," she said, "just tell me what to do, please. I don't want to head anything up." Amy and her friend were shocked by the idea of Karen taking a backseat, but they were pleasantly relieved that she was avoiding the potential conflict. It's a nice change that Amy feels comfortable discussing her humanitarian endeavors because she and Matt lead different lives. The former Little People cast members, even though it hasn't always been simple, Big World has made every effort to keep their disagreements civil for the sake of their family. Despite the fact that Amy and Matt had gone through far more difficult times in the past, they seem to be in a bit less tense situation today than they were before. Despite Amy's friends' legitimate worries about Matt's controlling behavior, the two seem to get along well. The Roloff family will face significant challenges in both their personal and professional life as Little People Big World Season 25 progresses. Over the past few years, the family hasn't been able to take a vacation due to problems with Roloff Farms and Zach's health. Even though Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff have declared their intention to leave Little People Big World, Regarding when to expect their split from the series, the couple has not provided any other information. With Amy and Matt in charge, the Roloff family situation may continue to change. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.